morning, Riverley children. I hope you're all doing well. I have a funny story for you, and it's called Grandpa's Slippers. There's Grandpa, and there is Grandma, and they're having a cup of tea. But Grandma says, on Monday, Grandma looked at Grandpa's old slippers. "You need new slippers," she said. "These are falling to bits." "Nonsense," said Grandpa. "My slippers are fine." Grandma says, "But they have holes in their soles." "Good," said Grandpa. "That's just how I like them." Yes, you see, Grandma's not too impressed, is she? Next page. Nevertheless, Grandma bought him a new pair of slippers to wear that day. Grandpa refused to wear them. On Tuesday, Grandpa was cleaning out the cupboard under the stairs when he came upon his old slippers hidden away in the darkest corner. And who else is in there? I can see a cat hiding in there as well. Maybe he's looking after the slippers. "Leave my slippers alone," he told Grandma. "Don't try to hide them." "They should be hidden," said Grandma. "They're going to fall to bits. They have holes in their soles and the stitching has come undone." So Grandma is a bit annoyed as well, isn't she? I wonder what will happen next. "Good," said Grandpa. "That's just how I like them." On Wednesday, Grandpa was just in time to see Grandma handing his old slippers to a person collecting used clothing. Uh-oh. "Hey, leave my slippers alone," he told Grandma. "Don't try to give them away." "They should be given away," said Grandma. "They're going to fall to bits. They have holes in their soles, the stitching's come undone, and the fluff has worn off." "Good," said Grandpa. "That's just how I like them." On Thursday, Grandpa went to check if the rubbish bag had been put out. There, right on the top, were his old slippers. Can you see them? Oh dear. "Do leave my slippers alone," he told Grandma. "Don't try to throw them away." "They should be thrown away," said Grandma. "They're going to fall to bits. They have holes in their soles, the stitching's come undone, and the fluff has worn out, and I can see your toes." "Good," said Grandpa. "That's just how I like them." Oh dear, I think he's going to get crosser and crosser, don't you? On Friday, Grandpa took some potato peelings out to the compost heap. There, not quite covered by a cabbage leaf, were his old slippers. I think Grandma's very naughty. "Please leave my slippers alone," he told Grandma. "Don't try to bury them in the compost heap." "They should be buried," said Grandma. "They're going to fall to bits. They have holes in their soles, the stitching's come undone, the fluff has worn off, and I can see your toes, and they're so tatty." "Good," said Grandpa. "That's just how I like them." On Saturday, Grandpa was just about to set fire to a pile of leaves in the garden when a sudden gust of wind revealed His old slippers! They blend in quite well with the leaves, don't they? "Oh no," said Grandpa, and he told Grandma, "Once and for all, will you please leave my old slippers alone? Don't try to burn them." "Very well, but they should be burned," said Grandma. "They're going to fall to bits. They have holes in their soles, their stitching's come undone, the fluff has worn off, and I can see your toes. They're so tatty, and they look very uncomfortable," said Grandma. "Good," said Grandpa. "That's just how I like them." On Sunday morning, Grandpa got out of bed and he was about to put on his old slippers when they fell to bits in his hands. Poor Grandpa. I think Grandma thinks it's quite funny if you look. What do you think the cat is thinking? He had to wear his new slippers instead. They had whole soles, strong stitching, warm fluff covering his toes, and they looked neat and natty. Grandpa was surprised to find that they were actually very comfortable indeed. What do you think? Grandma's very happy. He was very pleased, and so was Grandma. On Monday, Grandma looked at Grandpa's old cardigan. "You need a new cardigan," she said. I think there's going to be another story about Grandpa's cardigan next. What do you think? And then Grandpa says, "No, it's just how I like it." Poor Grandpa. Thank you for joining me in this really funny story. Let me know if you like it, and I'm going to see if I can find you Grandpa's cardigan, because that's another story. Have a lovely day.